Everything is about to change again. Oh boy. Plan is to run 10Ks this morning. Okay.
Dynamite, 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 dynamite. There's a lot of beautiful women out here tonight. One in particular might even get this here tonight. One in particular over here is a miracle, right? Can't even make up my mind. I'm loving all of them, right? I like this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one, that one, this one.
1K down and already feeling pretty tired, so that's not a great sign. There we go. 2K. 3Ks. I'm finding it difficult to keep my pace even. So I've had some fast ones and some slow ones. Yeah, 2 more Ks, then I turn around and go home. So, mental game. 4Ks. 1 more, and we turn around. 5K, and I'm taking a short break before running back because my knee feels a bit sore, but that's alright. Stretch it out, take it easy going back. 6S, 7S, 3 more to go. 8Ks, woohoo, almost there. 9S, 1 more to go. 10Ks. That's rough. It's 8:47 a.m. So after a little stretch, I'll grab a quick shower and then work. Woo! Oh, I don't. Can't get lower. Okay, 10K is done. That was difficult, and the back of my knee started feeling really tight and weird, so I don't think I am warming up enough. Alright, never mind. I was gonna show you my Strava, but I'll screenshot it and put it here. Today's video is gonna be a little all over the show because that's how my life has been at the moment. I missed a week. I missed last week's video because of just the amount of stuff going on. Nothing bad, just like a lot of things are happening. I'm in the middle of my last week of work. I have my leaving drinks tomorrow. Hand in my laptop and everything on Friday. We're just sorting out a lot of stuff in preparation to moving to Australia. And it's wild to be in the last week of work right now. Yeah, it's all pretty wild. I'll talk about it better when I've thought about what to say. My brain's kind of a little mush at the moment. Find the balance. Okay, so everything is about to change again. Happy spring, everyone. I cannot believe the change that I'm feeling now that the weather is just getting a little bit warmer. We had a stunning couple of weeks and it has gotten a little cold again and overcast, but that is expected. If there's one thing living in the UK has taught me, it's you will have multiple false starts to spring and summer. So we were ready for it to go a bit bad again, and here it is. But just having those few weeks of like gorgeous sunny weather has made me feel so rejuvenated. While I chit chat and ramble away, I'll just throw some B-roll footage up of like what I've been up to. We've been doing a lot of catching up with friends, and also, you know, up and down from London every week for work has been very tiring. Today's video, I've kind of alluded to it a little in some other clips, I think. But it's really just a short capture of how things are going at the moment as I'm in between two massive changes in my life. First things first. If it's your first time with us, my name is Hadassah or Hadi, and I am an aspiring artist who has been living in the UK for 3 years, and we are about to make another big change. As of the end of this month, which is March 2025, my working visa comes to an end. Now, the way that the visa works, unless my work was to sponsor me, there's not really any other avenues for extension. So me and my fiance have decided that's all good. We've had a great time here, but now we're on to the next thing. And that next thing is Melbourne, Australia. I can't wait. I've got family there. I've got friends there. We've made multiple friends here in the UK who are from Melbourne, and we'll be heading back in the next year or so. So the prospects over there are looking very exciting and fun. Not to mention that the summer, it's gonna be longer than 3 months, which I feel like is all you get here. And when I say that, like, I know summer is 3 months technically, but in the UK you get 3 months of warm, or should I say in London and now Brighton, but you get 3 months of warm weather, and then you're back to autumn, winter weather. Whereas in Melbourne, you'll get the 3 months of spring and the 3 months of summer, and I'm so excited. But that does mean that we are dealing with a lot of admin around moving, and that's become very overwhelming while we are organizing visas. We're going to have to leave the country and return on a holiday visa so that we're not overstaying our working visa. We've got to pack everything up for one final time. We have to find out the best options for shipping things if we can't fit it all into our luggage. And we also are going to embark on a little spring Europe road trip just before we go to Australia. And that's not to mention the fact that work is wrapping up, which I have my leaving drinks tomorrow, and on Friday I hand in my laptop and it's all done and dusted. I'm excited to finish the work. I've had a lot of big projects that I'm trying to wrap up, so it's not been as quiet, ease into unemployment as I was hoping for, but I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm so excited to not work for a bit. It's gonna feel so good. I am, however, really sad to say goodbye to my workmates. They have been just so much fun to work with, and we've really developed friendships outside of the office, which is always a really nice feeling. So yeah, I am sad to say goodbye to them. Obviously, it won't be like a full goodbye. We have each other's socials and stuff like that, but in the sense of like daily, every weekday working together, it's gonna be a bittersweet end of the week for sure. And then just to touch on this Europe travel that we've got coming up, because I'm so excited about it. We are going to rent a camper van and travel around Europe for just under 3 weeks. So, we're still a month and a half? No. Oh my gosh, yeah, a month and a half. I thought we were still at the 2-month mark. Nope, we're a month and a half off our flights to Melbourne. So, okay, yeah, great. So we have basically 3 weeks of prepping, getting everything ready, packing, sorting out visas, final purchases, etc., saying goodbye to our friends here in the UK. We've got 3 weeks for that, then we've got 3 weeks of travel, and then we're back for, I think, 2 days to pick up our luggage, and we're off to Heathrow to fly to Melbourne. So although everything is obviously very exciting, it definitely comes with a lot of anxiety just because big life-changing moves like this always do. And although we've had a pretty seamless transition to the UK, there are obviously still massive stresses that came up along the way, such as flatting, job hunting, going through redundancies, going through visa issues. So I think a little bit of that, knowing, those feelings that we went through when we first moved, kind of feels like another move has triggered those again, even though it's a totally different situation. We're not having to deal with visas for Australia because we're New Zealand citizens. So it is going to be all good. There will be moving stresses for sure, but we're definitely getting triggered from the first time round of a big move. We've really enjoyed, oh my gosh, we've just loved living in London so much. And we have a couple of days earmarked to go back up to London once we finish work, purely just to bum around the city like we used to and go to our old haunts and, get the food from the places we loved when we lived there. Just do more of those little London things for the last time. Speaking of, recently we went and saw Hamilton at the Victoria Palace Theatre, and that was so good. I've also, art-wise, things have taken a bit of a pause just because life has really ramped it up. But I have been trying to do some studies of things I'm not particularly good at, one of those being backgrounds. I'll run a time lapse of a couple of pieces that I have worked on recently, both unfinished. And this is mostly because I find backgrounds and then colouring and executing backgrounds really difficult. It's not my forte. It's not what I enjoy it's not what I just naturally enjoy drawing. So it's like relearning how to draw again in a way. I quite like how they turned out, or I like the vision of what I see for them. But yeah, not finished, and definitely not the amount of drawing that is required to become a little more proficient in backgrounds. Another thing, just because why not? Why make things easier when I can make things more difficult for myself? But I'm thinking that while I'm off, while I'm not working, I might try do a video each weekday. Just little ones, like a little art study, a little catch up, a little travel vlog, just little bits and bobs to keep the momentum going, because I really feel like the last month or 2 months really, my channel has taken a little bit of a back seat. Again, I'm trying not to be too harsh on myself. We've got a lot of moving pieces happening right now, but yeah, I want to just give it a little more push and a little more pizzazz. And I found that the more I make videos, the more I'm kind of tapping into the style that I like and the vibe I want to bring. And the more I make, the more I'll be able to hone in on that. So why not go full on while I have all this free time? Also, when we do our trip around Europe, I definitely want to film a lot of that, and I'm not sure if we'll be able to do weekday videos during that time, just because I don't know what our internet situation will be like. But I definitely want to do a bunch of videos of the travel around there, just for my memory's sake, as well as if potentially any of you are wanting to come and rent a camper van and travel around Europe. It could be really helpful, or spark your own little imagination on the type of journey or travel you want to take. I've just been rambling. I don't really, again, there's not too much to clue you in on. Well, there is. I'm just kind of rambling now. But yeah, apologies that this is an art video and that it's just been me rambling about all the things that are happening and are coming up. I think I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. And so this has been really helpful to just... bleh. And then you enjoy it. And then it's out of my body. And I don't need to feel so stressed. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Anyway, thank you for watching, if you did watch. And if you were interested in any of my upcoming adventures or changes, or just want to have more art YouTubers in your life, please subscribe and like and leave a comment if your heart so desires. As for me, I've got to go finish the rest of my work day and then prepare to I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow. It's the last office day. That's what I keep telling myself. You've done this for months. It's the last office day. Going up to London. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. I'll just get an early night, That's why I went running this morning, because I knew I wanted to do this on my lunch break. But I also knew that once I wrap up work, I'm going to be so tired and I'm going to have to get ready for, pack up all my things. This isn't important. I think we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.